Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. My name is Tim and this is Mind Blender. On this channel I do a lot of projects using the Blender software, and in the previous episode I did a low poly character of Tupac's face. But anyway, today we'll be continuing it on, and I'll be finishing up the body. Also, I've been looking for a input overlay to help show you guys exactly what I'm doing. Sometimes I get busy talking about nonsense and forget to illustrate what keys I'm pressing. So if any of you know a good one that works with OBS, with the latest OBS, let me know. Just leave it in the comments if you don't mind. With all that said, let's get on to it. Okay, in the last video, we completed the head, and here we are back in object mode. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hide his head. I'm not even going to worry about his head at all while I'm creating the body. So I'm going to go right up here and hide that, and I'm going to make sure I'm in my correct axis. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get my 3D cursor back here in the center, and you can do that, you know, by hitting Shift C, and that'll put it right back in the center. I'm going to Shift and also just try to get my screen in the center. Shift and middle mouse button, and then I drag it. Okay, now I want to add, I'm in object mode, I want to add a mesh, and I want to add a cube, and I have my cube. Once I have my cube, I'm going to come over here to my auto mirror, and I'm going to click on auto mirror, which is going to mirror everything that I do on one side to the opposite side. Okay. Now, I'm not using a reference image for Tupac's body. I'm honestly drawing a generic body. I mean, I know he wasn't fat. I know he wasn't muscular. He's pretty slim. Wouldn't say skinny. I'd say toned. But besides all that, let's just go ahead and get into it. The first thing I want to do is I want to get over here into edit mode. And now that I'm in edit mode, I also want to make sure that I'm in X-ray mode. I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to press S to scale and move my mouse in a certain direction. I'm going to say that's big enough, and I'm going to scale it again, but this time I'm going to scale it SX. Slim it down a little bit. I'm going to get near it. I'm going to press Control R to, let me do it again, there it is. Control R to get my lines going. I'm going to create 4 lines. Control R, and then I move the mouse wheel up or down to increase and decrease the amount of lines. I'm going to go with 4 for right now. I'm going to right click to keep them exactly where they were. And now I want to press the number 1 and to go to my vertex, and I'm going to select this one with by left clicking and dragging my mouse over, and I'm going to press G to grab, and I'm going to freestyle it, and I'm going to go there, left click to release. I'm going to hit the middle mouse button so I can rotate. I'm going to press 3 so I can switch to faces. I'm going to click on this face. Then I'm going to go Y to get my axis back, and I'm going to hit E to extrude, S to scale, and I'm going to hit G to grab. Bring these in a little bit. I'm going to hit R to rotate. And every time I'm done with a task, I'm hitting the left mouse button. I'm clicking the left mouse button. I'm going to grab it again. And I'm trying to see where I want them to go to. From here, say about right there. And I'm gonna come to the side just to look at the side. And thank goodness for that. I'm gonna come to my x-axis, select everything, and I want to press S to scale, and Y to scale it on the y-axis, and I'll say there. I'm gonna change my view. I didn't know what happened to it. Okay. Look at the side view again. Yes, it's still too much. Going to hit A to grab all. I'm gonna scale on the Y again. Scale Y. Right there. I think that's better for me. Now I'm going to pick up where I left off. I'm going to click on this face, go back to the Y. To extrude, click off of it, S to scale down some, G to grab. I'm going to push it in, to stay on the X. I'm going to push it in a lot, that much. I'm going to E to extrude. There, and I'm going to actually I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to keep it on the X. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to push it in to about right here. Now I want to extrude. Just going to try to put a little contour. It's the scale. Just a little. I'm going to extrude. And it's the scale. I'm going to grab it on the X. Just try to get it right where I want it. And I'm going to make a series of crazy lines. I'm going to extrude again just a little. This is more for my animation part. Extrude again. Just a little bit. I'm going to scale it just a little. Extrude again. This much, and I'm going to scale it again. Now that I'm just scaling left and right, I'm going to grab it and push it in a little. Then I'm going to extrude again. I'm going to scale it again. I'm going to extrude it again. Scale it down a lot this time. And I'm just going to take a look at it. I'm going to finish extruding. Extrude again. This time I'm going to scale. I'm sorry, I messed up. Extrude. Maybe a little bit. About that much. This time I'm going to scale it. I'm just going to come to the Z-axis. I'm going to scale it, but I'm going to scale it on the Y. And I'm going to extrude again. Scale it all the way around this time. Now I'm going to go back to the Y-axis. Tilt this thing a little bit. And now I'm going to click on this face. Z-axis. I'm going to extrude about this much. I'm going to rotate it. Just slightly. I'm going to grab it and freestyle it. Pulling it forward at the same time. About right there. And we'll go back to my rotate it. And then I'm going to scale it. And there go my hands. So now I'm going to come back down here to the feet. Click on to the knee. Click on that. I needed the arms to help me get my proportions right. So I'm going to I'm going to extrude, heat extrude. I'm going to pull it a little. Left click there. And hit S to scale it. Scale it out just a little. I'm going to extrude again about that same amount. I'm going to scale it inwards. And I'm going to extrude it again, this time a little more. I'm going to scale it. A little. And I'm going to extrude it again. Now I can see how tall I want to be. And about right there. I'm going to scale them in a lot. So while I still got it, I'm just going to keep on coming. I'm going to extrude. Extrude. I'm going to scale. I'm going to go to my X profile. And I'm going to extrude. About that much. I'm going to grab and I'm just going to, actually I'm not going to X out of that. I'm going to let that be good. I'm going to come back, I'm going to grab the front back to my X. I'm going to extrude here. And then I'm going to extrude again. Now I don't want his feet that blocky, and it's a lot. I could have scaled it, but it would have gave it a pitch. So that's the reason I didn't scale it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to press 2. I'm going to grab this vertices right there. I believe I grabbed it. I can't see it, but I did. I grabbed it. I'm going to press Z just so it stays straight. I'm going to bring the foot down some there. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to select this vertices and I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to bring it back, but I'm also putting a little angle on his footsie there. So I'm satisfied with the leg, and I'm gonna, before I go into the face, I'm gonna work a little bit on his body. So the one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to vertices. I'm gonna press 1. I'm gonna grab these, and then I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna move them in just a little bit. I'm gonna grab this one here. Come back and grab this one again. I want to move it up. Z. Move that up some. And keeping it low poly. So now I'm gonna come to this side and I'm gonna add some lines. So I'm gonna hit Control R and I'm gonna add 2 lines. If I can get those lines back. Try it again, Control R. 2 lines. I'm messing up, Control R. Scroll the wheel. There we go. And now I want to go back to the front. And what I want to do is I want to turn off X-ray mode. I want to grab this one, 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 and this one. I'm going to grab all of those and I just want to move them over. And I'm going to move it just to where I think it looks good. I am going to come and hit X just to where I think it looks good. Say there. Get some of that blockiness out of his body. And then I'm going to come here to the back side and do the exact same thing. So this time I'm going to try to do it hopefully what's a better way. Very last one up here, I'm gonna just grab it. Shift and select it. I'm gonna grab these and keep these on the X. I'm gonna move these over to where I think it looks right. I'm gonna X out of that because I selected one too many down here. So I'm gonna try to shift and click on it to unselect it. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grab it with G and I'm going to hit X to keep it on the X axis, and I'm going to move it to where I think it looks good. I'm going to leave it there. Now I want to come here, I want to click on this one, just trying to give him just a little bit of shape. I'm going to grab it, just barely push it in. Back down and turn a little bit. Pushing it in a little there, and here, pull it out. Here on this one, I'm going to grab this one and move it in a little. Grab these. Actually, I'm gonna go back. Let me hit my X-ray mode. Now I'm going to go back and these. Trying to give him a little physique. And I think just maybe a little here. I'm going to shift and click on these other vertices. I'm going to go to my y-axis, hit G to grab, and pull up on them just a little bit. And now I'm going to give it the once over, and to me, let's add some color to him. I guess this is the bad part on the way that I'm coloring him. Tapping A to select all. My computer is lagging a little bit. Okay, so we got them highlighted. I'll come here and just a quick brownish looking color. I don't want to do too much in it. Then I'll come to edit mode. I want to come to object mode. I just get a better idea. I think I just want to edit this back a little bit. Come back into edit mode. I'm going to click on this one. Hold shift, click on this one, and then I'm gonna come to the side view. I'm gonna hit G to grab, and I want to bring it down. So once I've done that, I realize I'm probably want to do this front same way. Just bring it down a little. Okay, so that's its body, and now I would say let's try to combine the head to his body, because I'm satisfied with the body for right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get this head on him. So I'm gonna unhide the head I created the other day. I can see right away that the colors are off. I'm gonna grab that head, click on it, and hit G. And first I'm just gonna bring it and I'm gonna sit it right there. I'm gonna hit a couple of more keys. I'm gonna hit Alt G, which lines it up, and then I'm going to hit Alt R, and I'm not sure if I want to hit Alt S, but let's see, Alt S. And I don't know what's going on. Let me grab. Head. Still the same head, it just changed sizes. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit G again. I'm gonna grab the head, and it's gonna be really quite simple. Well, I want to escape. I want to Control Z. I'm gonna grab it from here, and I'm gonna hit C to keep it there. X view, and I'm going to hit G and Y. Slide it to where I go, and then I'm going to hit G and Z. Get it to where I feel it has made full contact with the body. And that's about it. Now, of course, I'm going to scale. I could give him a Beetlejuice head. Really give him a big head. But I'm not going to be too picky about this. I'm just going to kind of try this one right there. I like the way that fits inside his body. Now with his head selected, I am going to come and I am going to hit Shift, and I'm also going to select on his body. Both of those are lit, and I am going to hit Control J. And if you notice, now there is only one line. Now there's other ways that you can do this, but in my opinion, this is definitely the simplest way to go about it. I probably should have changed this color before I done that. Let's see what will happen if I come here now. Just change that color a little bit. So it's not going to be an issue on this one because of course we don't want Tupac running around naked. So we're going to put some clothes on him. We're going to decorate his shoes. But yeah, this was the join feature. What I wanted to tell you about the join feature. And the join feature is it may sound a little odd, but it's still actually two parts, and you probably noticed by his face and his body being opposite colors, and I almost feel like at this moment that I couldn't change his face color if I wanted to, because of the way that I did it. Not unless I was to make this one mesh, which there are some ways to do it, but it's a little tedious process. It's almost like stitching it back together almost. But anyway, now that we have the head on the body, we can kind of look around and we have our full body Tupac. Let's get some clothes on. So one thing I'm going to do, I think, this here looks like a good line for a t-shirt. I'm gonna go back into edit mode. This line here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit Alt, I'm gonna click on, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do, so I'm gonna try 2. And I'm gonna try Alt and click on it. Still didn't do. Maybe it's not that way. Okay, it doesn't get it all. So I'll just come and I'll shift. You know, actually I want to do this a different way. I'm going to go to faces. I'm going to go to faces. And I'm going to click on every one. And what I'm doing now is I'm holding the C key, just the C. And it's allowing me to paint over these vertexes. And I hit escape to get out of it. It's probably an easier way, but I'm going back in again, C. And now I can paint over, select all of these faces that escape. This time I'll shift, I'll select that. So now I get to some matter. Hit C again. What kind of shirt do we want to put Pac in? We want to put him on a t-shirt. So we got him in a t-shirt, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to press Alt-E. Sorry, let me get my mouse back in there. I'm going to press Alt and E. Oh, it didn't. Control Z, and I'm gonna try it again. Alt E, and now I'm going to extrude along normals, and it's definitely not the way. X. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna kind of rotate it. Shift and middle key to position it, because one area I want to look at is right here around the arm. I just want to extrude it a little bit, so I'm going to press Alt E, extrude along normals, and so much. Then let's put him in a white tee, of course. Let's see what we got. Now we got our Tupac in the white tee. Now let's get some pants on him. So I'm gonna hit that C again. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hit the paint. Escape. Just shift and select that one. Oh, Control Z. I believe that's gonna do it. Now, let's get some pants on him. Before that, let's extrude this too. I'm gonna hit Alt E, extrude along normals. Try to get it just a little bit. I'm gonna X out. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Alt E, extrude along normals. I'm gonna try right there. And now let's come create a new color. New. I'm just looking for blue genie-ish color. Darken them up. That's a sign. It's a little hard. There's 3. There we go. And now, put some shoes on them. I know you may think it's the easy way out, but I don't know no better option for him than some white shoes. Now let's see what we got. Let's go to object mode. We got some color on them. We got him pimped out. I like the way he looks. I'm satisfied. There is a little discrepancy in his face color and his body color, but at this point I'm not going to let it sway me one bit. I'm happy. I'm pretty sure that this will not be the last time that I do Tupac. I've already been thinking about it, and I've already done him a lot. But to be honest, I want to move on to another character before I want to do several other characters before I come back and do Pac again. But that's that. And man, I hope you like the video, and if you do, man, please like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for part 3, where we'll be animating him.